Alright, what's going on YouTube? This is Very Mellow Man. Good morning to all of you. This is it's 5 o'clock in the morning where I am. And I hope you're all wide awake, because we're about to resume our Let's Play of The Outer Worlds. Last video, we landed on Planet Monarch. And in order to progress the main story, we had to get the information broker's help. So in order to do that, we have to help the information broker stop both MSI and the Iconoclast from using his radio, the radio bandwidth, to do their own counter broadcasting against the board. Anyway, not only did we get the MSI and the Iconoclast to stop their broadcasts, I basically became a de facto roleplay. I'm not literally a member of them, but I'm a roleplay member of the Iconoclast. Just as well, I've opened up a path. I've opened up a unique side quest as a result of the specific work I've done for both the factions. It's not to go and retrieve the gunship. Not to go and do this particular side quest involving all of them. Alright then. So we're going to do an early save here, in case the run proves lethal, like last time. Oh boy. I really do like the fact that this sprint perk was what I ended up going with.
That's how it's done, Captain.
Yes? Okay, have a good day. Alright then. Let's try to do this. I think we have to go back to the road. Have an easier time doing this then. Yeah. Following the road is kind of... Here they come! Yeah. Seriously... Just the sheer amount of time we can save by sprinting from place to place now. Like, as big as the Outer Worlds looks, it's not... It's not like a... Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, if you're wondering, shrinking an enemy reduces his armor and his other stats.
Everyone
So
all right?
shrunken enemies are just easier to kill.
Here they come.
Whew. Ugh. Cascadia. Oh, wait, what? It was in the sulfur pits the whole time. Okay. Well, I feel silly. Ugh. Oh, let's see here. Oh boy.
It's the last of them.
Ugh. Like, one thing you start noticing right away is the fact that okay. Convicted, huh?
I love a good fight.
Hmm. Oh.
This town must have looked mighty grand when it was built.
This is what you get when a corporation takes a dump and walks off without cleaning it up. That thing crashed a long time ago.
Yeah. What I'm actually gonna do is hit
It ain't gonna
hostiles
fly
are
again,
so
so don't go
nice
getting
to
funny
us.
ideas.
I need to go back and sell. Alright, I need to go back here and sell. So, what I like about this is that the way carry weight works in this game is that instead of your companions having their own individual carry weight, so that you basically turn them into pack mules if you don't have any other purpose for a companion. See.
Do your part to support the local. What can I get you? All sales are fine.
Alright, let's sell. Sell weapons. I'm not selling the group gun. Plasma launcher. Sell armor. Sublight contractor helm. Legendary, rare. I'm not getting rid of the welder's goggles because plus 15 engineering is insanely good. Oh, that's right. This is my, Oh, I have 12,000 bits. Nice. Alright. Adrenal, don't sell Adrenal. Ooh. Did I just, buy back? Did I just sell my Adrenal? I really hope I didn't. Consumables. Okay. Adrenal's coming up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now I need to buy back my Adrenal. Yeah. Okay. Sell consumables. There we go. Mods. Right. Oh my god. Alright. However, let's see here. Cat's Cradle. Right. So as I was trying to say, what I've really liked about the map here is simply the fact that it's really not that big. Like, none of the game... It's an open world, sure, but it's not like a super open world. It's really not... Like, it's not Skyrim big. I hate to use that phrase, but I think even in New Vegas, the game's smaller overall than New Vegas was. There we go. Maps are smaller, so that means that running from place to place is actually something that doesn't feel like a slog. Revolutionary.
Carry on.
Right, they're already fighting over... They're already fighting over the Crest ship. That's the last thing we want. Like, for example, even if I didn't have the perk that increased my sprint speed by 25%, the run was only difficult because of the encounters along the way. The run from landing to Starfell Bay, not because...
That's the last.
So I'm actually gonna try something here. Give Nyoka the gloop gun just to show you guys how it's supposed to work. If we get into another fight. Okay. Alright. Dialogue. Yeah. Competent. Cover duration plus 7 seconds. And terrifies area effect plus 100%. Nice.
We can handle it.
Saving. Okay. So that's an autosave right there.
Doubt there's anyone or anything alive in there to cause you any grief. Seems like I'd be more effective out here, watching for threats.
Yeah, me too. You have fun, Captain.
Wow, okay. Alright. Let's see here. Check the key. It's the year 2354, okay? Alright. Ooh. Yeah, no one's gonna be fighting us here, but man. I don't think it's an 8. You know, this entire game is basically a genre of fantasy that hasn't really been all that popular lately, or at all in the last decade or so, called Planetary Romance. It's basically just a high fantasy adventure, but taking place... It's not science fantasy, but basically it's what happens when we treat the idea of exploring planets and the galaxy itself as a really exciting thing to do. Let's see. Give it to someone or give it to another person. Alright.
I bet you'll like Rebecca. What's up?
Sure.
What's with... You want to know something?
Never mind. Alright. Let's see here. Let's see here. Side with Monarch Stellar Industries or side with the Iconoclast? Alright. I know your true face now, Auntie Cleo. So, all the time I've done nothing but basically mess up Auntie Cleo's reputation. and refuse to do anything in their favor. The truth of the matter is that Anti-Cleo is actually one of the few outright evil factions in this game. And her only opposition has been a bunch of mercenaries. It's absolutely ridiculous that I didn't catch that ahead of time, but Anti-Cleo's is really messed up. Alright, hey there, Sanjan.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
How about Truce, the Iconoclast?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
I wrote reviews. You can't do this alone, buddy.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
Nandi, you are a surprisingly hilarious character. It's all natural charisma from you, too. Whew. The people who wrote your reviews are the same tattoo you'll deal from the board.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Perhaps you have a point. Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
What about Zora? How things are so bad between you two?
Oh, how do these things ever start? Once upon a time, Graham and I saw the same problems with MSI. A rigid corporate structure with no regard for its people. But where I wanted to reform MSI, he only wanted to take it apart. As if starving in the wilderness is somehow better than starving under corporate mismanagement. He won't hear reason now, and I wouldn't trust him again.
What about Zora?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Fine.
Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified.
Alright. And we can fast forward to Cascadia. Because we were smart enough to go there first. Well, things just kind of lucked out for us, really. Oh. Oh, which is absolutely weird, and it's just weird. Let's see. So Cascadia is the abandoned settlement. How on earth do I get inside? The hammer is mightier than the pen. Alright then. Oh god. Well, but yeah, it was really bad. Nah, it was really bad. It wasn't good. I think most people really wasn't good either. Bird. At all. Alright, let's talk to Zora. Or rather, let's tell you that Zora's a good person.
Any luck bringing the
Because seriously,
Iconoclast to the bargaining table?
it couldn't have been more
I don't
obvious
like the
in
idea that
hindsight.
they'll be trying for that module while we delay.
It could have been more obvious in hindsight that Zora was basically the only person who should be in charge of the Iconoclast at that point. Here's Zora's review.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's
Zora.
actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the Iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
Very well. So let's discuss those terms. Now, this part I do know is important. You have to basically side with Zora over Graham over the earlier Iconoclast faction quests. Otherwise, she'll refuse this type of peace because she thinks you're too similar to Graham. And thus won't particularly believe your idea.
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
I'm with you. Let's go talk to him. And you run it instead?
Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already.
Fair enough.
I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I got your back.
Rest. This is what's best, Zora. Time to save Monarch.
Oh, you know what? These whole follow an NPC around so that you can listen to them do a quest
Captain,
thing is
you must be
not
back with
buggy.
the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
Bullshit, huh? I'm sorry, Graham, but Zora's taking. Stand down. Stand down.
Stand down? I'm afraid I don't understand, Captain.
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops. Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
Let me see here. Let's see here. Give me a second, because I'm trying to... His voice has bugged me for the longest time. I'm just trying to figure out what on earth. Roger Craig Smith. Oh my god. So I've been arguing with Chris Redfield and Sonic the Hedgehog for the entire game. Jesus Christ. Oh, I do. She has the best interest in the iconoclast at heart.
I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
Okay, I can hear Roger
because I
more and more
believed
now.
that you were in it for the iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Those deaths on your hands, Graham, no one meditating will clean them. Pretty much. Yeah.
I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Siren
did.
Dean.
Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is actually part of the Candidate's Cradle side quest if Zora is actually convinced to join you. Graham obviously has no interest in siding with MSI. Only Zora will. Not much of a choice here, Zora.
Yeah, I had hoped. Please, don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Incoming! Everyone all right?
Unfortunately, we lost the iconoclast reputation. And even more disturbingly... Oh! Increased! So the decrease doesn't matter. Interesting.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Hold on, I was thinking you and Sanjar could join forces.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Neither... Okay. Looks like you need a natural persuade... Oh, I don't have 55 persuade yet. Jesus Christ. Luckily, I have a high intelligence score, so I can use that instead.
Yeah, well, we'll die Fuck. I sound like Graham. Throwing lives at a problem. I've lost a hell of a lot to this fight. Graham would never agree to this, but... I'm starting to realize how often he led us astray. Alright. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
Increase reputation. I've already spoken to him, he'll agree to meet.
Well then. I've got to prepare a few just-in-case measures. But when you're ready, let's meet at the old OSI church outside Stellar Bay.
Whew. Alright, so let's see here. Outside the ruin. Like, oh. I heard about the vicious bullying. Nah. And yeah, you guys come a long way. I'm not gonna slag you for what you've done in the past. Because it doesn't matter. Man, that's kind of gross. Kind of terrible at points. But in all honesty, it was a little weird. And yeah! Peace meeting!
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
Let's see here. That's the spirit.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
We're here to see that the negotiations go smoothly.
Sanja, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
Haha, Zora's ready to storm the city right now.
Though I admit I'd rather not. We've shed enough blood as it is.
Is the only choice here between fighting and starving? We've got to be practical.
I did not drag my ass all the way out here for you to split hairs.
So forceful. You know I love your little displays. Perhaps I'm
Yeah,
being risky.
I would never have gotten that
After all,
intimidate
I'm
check later.
Rather good with numbers. I'm certain we can find a way to make this work.
Well, I'll be damned. If you two can work together, maybe there's some hope for this place after all.
Thank the Eternal. As poetic as murdering him in his sleep would have been, I'm glad we don't have to.
I'm confused. The look
I
on your
asked.
face
I
does
don't
not
ask them.
match the words you just said.
I don't know.
Come on. You can't be this obtuse.
I wasn't interested.
Tell me Graham
Mostly
wasn't
because
working
if you
alone.
did, it just feels
He
way
couldn't
too
have.
depressing. Whew. Let's see here. Something tells me he didn't know. I don't think he would hurt anyone.
Void take his agreement. He stood by and let it happen.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
It is.
But that means... I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I buy it. Sanjar ain't capable of hurting a sprat, even from a distance.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Take him a notch. You're here for your people, not the past.
Okay. You're right. Sorry. It'll take me a while to get over losing Graham.
You know, I felt the same way years ago, when he first left. There was something magnetic about him that let you ignore the things you didn't want to see. But surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay. If you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
Dirty laundry. It's just happy. Glad to hear. I'm holding up this alliance.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. I, guess I'll see you at
Yeah! Peace
We've
in our
changed the
time
course of the
trophy.
future, Captain. You helped steer it toward the better.
You've gained bit cartridge and soft speaker. Awesome. Increased reputation with the Iconoclast. And are now revering. What about MSI? Monarch Stellar Juice now friendly. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Reputation. Groundbreaker, agreeable. Woo! Vendor price reduced to 25%. Highest of 5%. 4% negative. For killing Graham. Okay, whatever. Off put. We got some positive from the board because we helped them out. Anti-Cleo. Fired. CMP board factory. Oh, right. We completely murdered all of their members of this entire leader, so it's whatever. But they're gone, so it doesn't really matter. Spacer's choice. Yeah. Whew. So. Let's see here. Let's see. So let's continue with the Neoka's companion quest since I... But yeah, no one... But yeah, people are trained who are trained. I got a home production. There's a lot of problems with it. Probably more than there but should be. A lot more than there really should be. Wow, all these are in the unreliable. Okay. Alright, let's see here. But it was so...
Warning, intruders will be... Oh, it's you.
Alright. Alright then, so... Roseway Landing. Sure, no problem.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Alright. Whew. Well, the rest of the episode's gonna be kind of weird because I wasn't expecting a lot to... I wasn't expecting to do a lot. Oh, crap. You know what? I still have to do the main quest. I completely forgot about completing the main quest. Sorry about that.
Here they come.
That's the last of them.
All right. Like, it was really. Here we go. So now we're gonna fix our buddy. Well, we're gonna fix the robot on our ship. Yeah. I think being close to level 20, we're at a point in the game where, regardless of how dangerous the adventure is, we're not really in any danger of falling short of whatever could possibly harm us.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
You don't think that's a problem? Whole ship's running on a computer's fancy. That'll make you nervous, Preacher?
No, Felix. The concept of a ship computer does not make me nervous. Are you scared of Ada?
I'm scared of
All right.
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register your SAM?
Sure.
Registering new owner. Captain.
Welcome to Truce, Sam.
SAM units live to clean and clean to live. Dust accumulation.
Good work, Sam.
Thank you, customer. All cleaning tasks have been completed. Scheduling next round of cleaning to commence in 4 minutes.
Where'd you come from?
All SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12x12 corrugated steel box.
I mean, one more about you.
Did you know SAM units are capable of equipping regulation-grade flamethrower nozzles? Upgrade your attachment today and get to firing away.
What do you say, Sam? You want to help me clean up this colony?
Got stubborn stains. Leave them for Sam.
About to work. All right.
You got a second?
Yeah, sure, Felix. Let's talk.
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. Makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
You talk about Graham?
At first, I liked what Graham was doing.
Oh,
The
man.
iconoclast
Felix.
changed Halcyon for the better.
I'm
Then,
sorry we
found
couldn't
out
bring
Graham
you.
was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Oh, God. This first answer is basically the only truth that you really need to know about in life at this point in our lives. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Graham was one to kill those people. It was allowed to happen.
I'm sure Graham told himself the same thing. He wasn't the one who held the gun and pulled the trigger. All he did was turn a key. The thing is, that's all it takes.
But yeah, I love...
Sometimes the difference between right and wrong is turning a key, or looking the other way, or keeping your mouth shut when you ought to speak up. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Alright.
You ain't making a lick of sense, Max. Of course I got a self. I'm me, Felix Millstone.
No. That is just a story you've been building for yourself from a very young age.
Alright.
There, see? You just said yourself.
Alright. Phineas, sure. Let's speak to Phineas.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Yeah, let's talk to Sam. Let's have Sam join us for the moment. Alright. Sam. Sam's was permanently attached to his frame when it cannot be removed. That's fine. Increase your intimidate skill with Sam's party. Okay, this makes sense. That makes sense. Reduce negative reputation for kills with Sam. Cleaner, sure. And Spec Ops to reset ability cooldown damage. There's no point that sure. Alright then, let's talk to Phineas.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
What's about these chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
What was that about Mr. Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark...
Gotta use the bathroom, I'll be right back. Whew. Quick bathroom break later. You just know what to do.
Ah, yes, the details.
You can now drop the Byzantium freight port.
Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
And I show this Carmen.
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Actually, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about.
Of course, of course. What's on your mind?
There's some reason behind bulletproof glass.
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Want to talk? Haven't recruited yet?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Hey there. I'd shake your hand, but you've got this glass wall situation going on.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Relax, they're with me.
Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things.
This guy reminds me of the doctor.
I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a talented scientist after all. Our kind has always been incredibly popular.
I'm gonna prove that for myself, yeah.
Yes, indeed. Well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress.
Well, that's it.
Of course.
Yeah! All right. 10 base support intimidation. And 17 intimidation from Sam. That's nuts. Let's see. Heal amount, effect duration from items, or heal buffer. Lockpick. Right. Dodge forward. All right. Unlock the ability to leap or dodge forward. Like, every time we press X twice, we dodge backwards. But now, what we can do is dodge forward. Block just where you get hit to stagger your attacker. Let's see. Now we've unlocked the tier 3 perks. Another 50% science weapon damage. Oh boy, we're getting that immediately. But yeah, speaking of which, we'll take care of everyone's... Oh, you know what? The double quick jump while moving forward to lead 4. Great for... Oh! The dodge has a cooldown. That's, Let's see here. Yoka, you're gonna get your flamethrower back. Oh. And... I do not want you to have the pulse hammer. Here, hold the shock stick. So we're going to be... We'll be able to go to Byzantium right now. Byzantium sounds like it's basically the final level of the game.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Alright, Felix. Reset ability cooldown to kill. Harmful stats effect duration. Increase the damage dealt by his companion for a certain time after performing their companion ability. I'll go for Echoing Thunder in this case. Oh. Sure. And Sam should definitely not have that particular ability. There we go. So at level 25, I'll be able to tinker. It's weird that this is so... Hold on a second. Repair. Ooh. Tinker. 6. Yeah, there we go. Let's see here. Money, the outer worlds. So I'm gonna look at how to get rich fast. That's wrong guy. Let's see, farm bits. Oh wow, that's bad. Alright, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. No, I just checked. There's no real good way to get the money is very difficult to acquire in this game, really. You need so much money for tinkering to make sure you don't fall behind the curve of exponential damage. Well, at least my science stuff is at 200. All right. Let's see.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be? Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. I am feeling discombobulated. Was there another topic on your mind?
Sure.
Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer. thereby giving me near total control. I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields while also operating our ship's toasters. Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning.
Where'd you come from?
The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth. I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did.
Alright. Back in Edgewater.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Let's go with these two for now. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Oh boy, the geothermal power plant. Mantipillar. I think at this point we should probably, after this side quest, we're going to try and see what we can do on Groundbreaker to basically dismantle the board. Basically. Or maybe we'll have some more bounty quests to do, I don't know. See what we get over there if we just circle around. Yeah. Oh, so this is like the new plant, so nothing here should be a threat to us.
Don't mess with us.
Here's your new weapon, Felix. Also, oh, you have a pulse hammer. Well, here's a better pulse hammer. Yeah, I think we'll try to mess up the board by helping Groundbreaker out after this is over.
Here they come.
Not much of a double jump, but it is literally better than nothing, so.
Jackass is coming!
Everyone all right?
Yeah, I do think my walking speed's faster as well.
I'd wait.
We got
Here they
this.
come.
And that's what it's like to get shot by level 1, level 3 enemies. And you have level 25. And you have over 100 armor rating.
Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there? Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it. Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
Oh, hell. I'm sorry, Nyoka.
I love Giant Bash. Like just Styles. I like Styles. He's a...
That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses.
I heard about how bad it was.
Or to leave your medallions to rot with you, but
I don't care.
Clara would want to be buried with her sister.
I heard nothing. Oh, Jesus Christ.
At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I think I'm glad. If she were still alive now, break her to know the truth.
She still wants to know, pretty much.
Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
Might do it. I don't think there's anything about the wilderness you don't know. Might do it. I actually want to go to the Blazing.
No, we need a plan. You may be a capable sort, but so are my friends. I ain't making that mistake twice. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Alright. Alright, But yeah, Ring of Honor was kinda...
So then I told him, oh, ha ha ha, that tickles. How odd. No, don't desist. I think I might like it. Further data collection is required for accurate assessment.
Okay, Sam. Alright then. Shot for like WCW, which is what they're like homily catches. Fuck. Shoot. Point laugh in those horrible and Ashima sorrow all in a lot of people. But I didn't bring it up. He really didn't. Let's see. Troopers. Alright.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Hey, boss, I want to talk to you.
Sure, Felix.
Hey, boss, got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then, one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
Shocking disbelief.
Right, forgot about that. Though, shocking disbelief's a good way to put it. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
This is obviously for you. Let's go.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Let's go. Alright, so... let's go to Harlow's base first. Yay! Companion quests. Why not? Shit. Payday. Like her whole idea. Alright. So what do you want, buddy?
Hey, you. Looking for something? Where do you think you're going?
Felix Millstone's with me. Clyde Harlow's expecting us.
Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you, then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? All right, go on through.
I missed the intimidate check, but it doesn't really matter much. If we have to fight our way out, we will. But for now, these people seem agreeable. If vending machine as usual.
Well, hey there, Hullhead.
Oh, he's
Clawed
an
your way out of the
old
groundbreaker
black
at long
man.
last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man?
Well, this is awkward.
So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He kicks things what need kicking, and we look the other way when he starts talking anti-corporate. It's a good arrangement.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
So tell us why we're here.
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy. That one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
Let's see here. You just head. You want. Does it allow you to like you? Felix is loyal to me.
I understand that Felix is part of your crew, at least for now. If the thought of losing him troubles you, then understand that you're helping him solve a problem for an old friend. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
Wade deserves death. Why is that to that?
Then Felix will have done me a favor, and I will be grateful. I imagine we'll catch up on lost time, have a long talk about his future.
Do you ever get tired of pretending he doesn't already have a captain?
I don't contest your claim to Felix's services, but he is his own man, and we are all of us responsible for our own destinies.
Hey, boss has a point. You're talking about me like I'm not even here.
I'm negotiating with your captain. You are his subordinate, at least for now.
What? This Trask deserves death.
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
There's anything going on.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
I should go. Alright, let's see here. So now we have to leave the Unreliable when we came to Scylla to do someone else's quest. There. But yeah, before you... Okay. We have to go back to Scylla anyway to talk to Harlow. So we'll do the Felix stuff. We'll do Felix's thing. We'll finish it up on Scylla. Then we'll take care of the other 2 quests we found on Scylla. One of them being a continuation of Nyoka's quest.
Sam.
Back to Groundbreaker, huh?
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Let's see. Oh, Blood Knight. So there's our man, apparently. Now, let's see here. Our character's Persuade is at 80 goddamn 5. Because of Felix's bonus support to Persuade, as well as the fact that Felix is here. Wow, okay. Wait, hold on a second. Felix. His Persuade skills at 61. So, half of that is being fed directly into our Persuade skill. Nice. Alright.
You mind trying to have a moment here?
Looking for Rufus Trask.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you. That's Harlow's mark. No mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus.
Okay, she's
not on my account.
Say she's a war or whatever. It's a blank her. It's his whole character. And it was kind of weird. I'm not going to lay a finger on Trask.
We're not? Oh, right, yeah. We're non-violent sorts. Real diplomatic.
All right, you made your point. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
Alright. Oh my god. So we're gonna have to go to the Unreliable, of course. So one thing I've been noticing about this game, in a way, okay, the game is about hyper bureaucracy gone wrong. Everything is controlled by some kind of corporation.
Why was I built to feel ennui?
But another thing here is that because the future is literally controlled by whichever brand you belong to, it's more like traditional prejudice and racism has been supplemented by company loyalty and partisanship. Like, instead of a guy hating you for being black or Asian, he hates you because you work for Nike or Sony. Yeah. It's such a really weird... Like, it's actually just really weird. We have seen that example plenty of times in this game so far. Let's see. The botanical lab is the closest place. Alright, anyway. And so far, because of that, I feel like a lot of the problems that have happened in this game, a lot of problems, from the board to the other factions, who are basically just corporations with their own stint on things. All of them are basically the results of stupidity, incompetence, or both. Looks like these guys might be slightly higher leveled. Because that guy took 3 swings to kill instead of 2. North Gulch. Let's talk.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
What makes you think your wife told me where to find you?
Former wife. And if you so much as hurt a hair on Rosanna's head, I will put you in the ground.
Former wife. Relax, she's fine.
Yeah, okay. I'm having a conversation with a hired man, but I'm supposed to relax.
Yeah, the whole...
Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
Why did you betray Harlow?
How do I know that I can trust you?
If I wanted to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A 2-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
You're actually take you at word, so much evidence. I'm not gonna kill you, Trask. I ain't gonna... Hold on, you got some explaining to do.
Say your piece.
You're asking me to take you for your words. Show me some evidence. Why would I laugh Harlow?
Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy. And that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me.
Show me some evidence.
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
Yeah, there is. You're looking at him.
You ain't like other board agents I heard
I
about.
have never seen a
You got
temperament
functioning spine.
speech check.
You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent.
Alright, I heard enough.
Take it you've made up your mind.
I'm not gonna kill you, Trash. I ain't gonna ask you for your ring.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Take care. Let's see. Event back in Harlow's base. Alright. So, now we're gonna take Trask to task. Woo! You decide you should try to do that. Alright then.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Oh, what's this about?
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
It's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it. Embrace it. Work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life. And you're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten sal tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Hips square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment, and you're just an engineer using it. Ah! Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it. I promise.
Alright then. That's cute, seeing all these character interactions between the characters. Seeing them do stuff while they're on this ship. That's just great stuff. Back to Syl we go. Harlow's face. And it's like, okay. Whoa. Alright. Oh boy. Alright. See, the dodge forward ability is...
That machine stole my bits. Why do we even have...
The Outlaws. Spacer's Choice.
Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by.
Alright then. So now it's going to depend entirely on what I find a more satisfying outcome to this side quest.
What's the word?
Trask, a lot to say about you, Harlow.
Not surprised. Trask was a dead man trying to negotiate with his own executioner. He'd say anything to preserve his life.
Working for the board.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
Yeah.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
Your first thing is for idiots, Felix. Want to teach him a lesson?
Believe me, boss, I'm tempted. But I'm gonna give him one chance to own up. Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Incoming capture! Score, Cap!
That's my self. I'm going off. All right.
Can we do that again?
Oh, let's rock.
Something going on.
Looks like we're doing this.
Come on, get back here. Yeah, thought so. All right. There, I fell.
What was that?
All right. Well, not that matters to me. If I was gonna kill him regardless. You know, I like how Bethesda Obsidian sets up. There's a major difference between how Obsidian sets up their protagonist compared to, say, BioWare, where I don't mind that BioWare always makes you out to be special in some way, but you are also always immediately put into a position of authority, and that's where most of your ability to roleplay comes from. But with this game, in Fallout New Vegas...
Where are we headed today, Captain? The stars are the limit.
It's always about how much of a smooth talker you are, or putting yourself into an advantageous position first. Gathering something, some piece of evidence, some blackmail.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
You never really know what's going inside someone's skull.
No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's pretty stupid and gross. Again, with this, you always looked up to people thing. We already had a discussion about this. Money changes people.
I just hope I never turn out like that. Selling my soul for a fistful of bits.
I think you're better than that.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, boss. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. I don't know what I believe anymore. Maybe it's better that way. Thanks for your time, boss.
Oh boy. Is Felix like...
Within established radius.
Alright then. Woo!
Sorry. Mind your way?
I just gained and lost Harlow's emblem. Anyway. No, we're not going to Harlow's base. We're not going back to Harlow's base. We are literally never going back to Harlow's base. Continue here. So basically, between the insane amount of bonus persuade we get from Felix now, and the Vicar's own buff to persuade as a skill, we pretty much can hit all the persuade checks in the game if we keep those two in our party. Which also means I don't really need to bother investing into persuade too much. Because, yeah, you are a lame creep if you do that. I don't feel bad for you. Is there a reason I should? Abandoned mining outpost? Sure, let's try this. What? You are a creep and a liar. Bit. You're a creep and a liar. But yeah, that's two idols Felix had to watch turn out to be not that great to begin with in one video. That is some absurd luck.
Heads up, boss! Oh, that's the last of him.
Robophobia. No. Oh, but you know what? I think that the flaws system is a bit more interesting than the way traits worked in New Vegas. I don't mind traits at all. They're perfectly fine, decently balanced for what they offer you. It's just that the way you get flaws is actually something the player can control. Like, they're all characterization. Are you afraid of robots? Here's your character's flaw, but you get a skill point for it.
Heads up! They go!
I'm trying to figure out what that automatic... why I'm automatically speeding up or slowing down whenever something happens to me, and I'm just not really sure what it is. So yeah, primals are just apes. They're just space apes.
That's what you get! My arm! Everyone all right?
Meet 3. Oh, goody. The third one's all the way over there. The third one is all the way over there. And got to run past everything to get to it. Okay. Nice and fast. Nice and simple. Oh, I haven't the faintest clue I want to spend on level up now at this point. I don't want more dodge or block. After dodge, next melee attack gains damage plus 50%. The pain skill bonus player scales 100%. Alright. Break down weapons and armor for a 20% chance to extract the basic mod. Okay.
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up?
Got the glands.
Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there.
No
Password
problem.
to the door is Charon.
Who's Charon?
Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are.
Alright, it's about time. Let's do it. But before we do that... Oh, well, isn't that convenient? You're all the way over here.
Hey, outlaw.
That's the last of them.
Have we seen each other before?
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat.
Sure, buddy. What do you have? Captain Iron ticket?
The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she?
She did, sure.
I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense.
Sure, no problem.
Magnificent. And do please give Wanda my chilliest regards.
Alright. Let's see. Alright. No fucking shit. I love the little characters. Here now, there's no point in hating on the
Stop in the
advance.
engine room. Would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Okay. Stellar Bay, sure.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
See. Okay. Let's see. Alright, Stellar Bay. Is it local or is it regional? Not regional. It's always regional. I need to money. Let's see. There we go. Ooh, so basically, it looks like if you want to get money fast, the best way to do it is to be a thieving lockpick character, but...
Whew, here we go. I haven't set foot in here since...
But with this type of character,
I'm
the
ready.
roleplay does not support that
Right?
at all.
Yeah. Here we go.
Alright. Let's see.
Yeah! Now that was fun!
Please glance
Well,
here.
this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur.
It did feel a bit different when we walked in.
Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building.
You built the entire thing.
We hauled in
What?
steel. Hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable.
Let's see. Must have been a brave kid.
More like attached at the hip to her older sister. Got a kind of strength between them, I suppose. She had a head for numbers. Helped us trade hides for food and materials. Negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name.
But
one
yeah,
family.
not really sure.
Caron. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
You were a family. I'm sorry they're gone.
Me too, Captain. But I'm starting to think that maybe I found another. Now let's get to shooting before I get all sentimental.
Returning fire!
Let's see. Okay. Got it. Fuck yeah. I feel great, man. I super feel great.
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you.
You're welcome.
You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest.
Go ahead.
You know, I'd been assuming this entire stay on your ship thing isn't a permanent arrangement. Part of my contract? That said, you ain't been eaten or shot to death yet. Says a lot about the stability of your future. And to be honest, I'm about sick of sleeping on bar stools. So how's about this? You keep letting me stay on that ship of yours, and I'll keep shooting at the things you point at.
Sounds good to me.
Outstanding.
Whew. All right. Let's look for Tucker and Amber Heights while we're here. Fuck yeah. Really. Yeah, Airhawk Rally, he just called it really real. Alright. Yay! Big damage, big damage, big damage, big life. But I gotta be honest, I'm not really sure. I feel like this entire video has been me spinning my wheels to a... Not really. A lot of important stuff happened early on, but for the most part, spinning my wheels has been...
The infamous Amber Heights.
The folks in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
Got Bowden Anthony.
Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world?
Still obey.
I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? I hope she'd accept my decision. According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
55 persuade. Running away is for cowards. You need to face or show you've grown up.
She doesn't want to see me as anything other than her baby boy. Why would I go back again? What'll be different this time?
Join the Iconoclasts.
You're right. I can.
Yeah, join the Iconoclasts.
I just need to stand my ground and make her see she can't control me anymore. No one can.
Alright, so now we go back to Stellar Bay.
You know, Nyoka, between you and me, we know all there is to know about Monarch.
What makes you say that?
Well, you got your life experience as a hunter, and I've memorized every episode of Terror on Monarch.
Oh, Terror on Monarch's a riot. It's all made up, though. You know that, right?
Yeah, right. Next, you're gonna tell me how...
Map. Local. Vendor. So vendor is behind
and Helen
me.
weren't based on a real person.
I won't tell you that, no. You seem happier in your ignorance.
Welcome to the Emporium.
Let's see what you got. Buy armor. So let's see. Buy mods. Sell weapons. Woo! What's this? that'll go for a pretty penny because I literally don't sell weapons. 250. Oh, look at that light armor. Whoa! Energy cell ammo. Nah. Okay. Map. Stellar Bay. Yeah. Going to okay. Oh, apparently there's a duplication glitch in this game that people are using to acquire money for the tinkering mechanic because
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is back, safe and sound. Tell the captain how grateful we are, Tuk Tuk.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left. Then I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me, and that's how it's going to stay. Isn't that right?
Alright. You think work this up between. Your son is a grown man. I think your sons are treating him like one.
What a sour thing to say. My little boy will always need me. I'm his mama, you know.
Jeez.
Mama, what I need is for you to listen to what I want for once. But that's between us. Now you promised the captain a reward, so settle up. Then you and me are gonna have a long talk.
Like, normally I just leave this between the two of you, but lady, seriously, you're old enough to be someone's grandmother. You cannot.
To have my Tuk Tuk home safe again.
Good luck to the both of you.
Must have been nice, throwing off the shackles of your old job, taking up the rugged life of a hunter.
Sure, it's... Wait, what?
The board must have forced you to do something until you decided to be a...
Let's see here. I don't have any way to use it, but I'm going to get the last science weapon just because... Well, we have the other four. The DLC...
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
All right. Oh, no. I need to go back inside. Since we're doing friendship quest today, and since I finally have the cash for it, because I looked it up, the cash for it is absolutely insane. What we're going to be doing is... the fuck is her name? Don't bite the sun. Right. Oh boy. You have to actually get the Byzantium in order to do that particular side quest. Jeez. Alright. Let's see here.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Tartarus. Oh, Byzantium's back here. Okay. Really? Where we all began?
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Paradise found. Okay. Alright. Continue. Outer Worlds. The Outer Worlds. All right, man. Oh, what does my character stats look like? 75 persuade. Huh. It's down to 75 because we didn't have... Interesting. Interesting. but it's at the 14 because of Vicar intimidates at the 14. All right.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Yeah.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
The Phoenix.
That's my code name for, you know, our mutual friend.
Okay.
Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
There's gotta be a way in.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
How does
I've
he
always
get
been
involved?
fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct. The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When the DAF decides something's wrong.
Exactly.
Fuck yeah.
I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Oh yeah.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here.
Yeah.
People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Sounds like my old job. I had all these bang-up ideas, you know? Like making everybody haul their own damn boxes.
Shoot.
Never did catch on, though.
That's what I mean. Everyone needs a suggestion box so they can voice their thoughts. So what if nothing changes?
That's not right.
I mean, there's a shredder at the bottom of the box, so I don't know what you'd expect to happen. But one day the shredder broke.
Oh,
no one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
It was tragedy.
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people. Like they were advertising something wasn't working.
Why would the Golden City need suggestions for improvement?
It's really so people can feel heard. Everyone's got something to complain about, you know? They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Pretty much, yeah.
The whole episode made me wonder.
I freaking
if
love
they can't
you guys.
fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing?
I know about that.
After a while,
but I'm not
I got connected with our mutual friend and started
really
using my position here to feed him information.
Jesus Christ,
when
I'm
I
an
could.
idiot!
That's it, really?
Why did I think it up sooner? You're so right. Can you get me to the state?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Alright, what can you tell me now?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts. Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Oh my god. That's theft, not reconnaissance.
Whatever. I'm better with bird terms.
Oh well. Workbench.
I wonder if I'll get to meet Chairman Rockwell.
The law's really looking out for me.
Sealed. Okay. What? Speak to Mr. Clark. Okay. Okay, there we go. There. Authority figures were great. But yeah, you'll never find someone.
Why can't something exciting happen around you?
Looks
By the law, look at those arms. How'd you like to show those off for millions? Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
Oh, who's going?
Tell you what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent?
Okay.
Some kind of representation?
No.
Hey, don't worry about it.
But yeah,
I'm gonna take good care of you.
authority figure.
Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
So you're offering?
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Boss, we have to.
Your pal's got the right idea. He's also got a certain expendable look. Bring him along. We've got a lot of stunts to shoot. So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
I'm in, sure.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Bandit Creo's energizing ointment. Enjoy 6 cups worth of concentrated caffeine in every dose.
Attend the audition.
Prosperity Plaza. More like Consumption Junction. Get it?
Ah, yes, I did hear about how disappointing Byzantium looked because of all the closed, boarded up doors everywhere. And it's just
And then the chairman shot their space shuttle.
luxury munitions. Okay.
Looking for weapons? You've come to the right place. Every Byzantine needs high-quality armaments, and you won't find better anywhere else.
Let's see what we got. Whew. Oh boy. What do people here need weapons for? That doesn't matter. No weapons, whatever. Let's see. Map. There's a certain place I'm trying to find.
An ale that's good for what ails you.
Like, seriously. You can already tell how rushed out the gate this part is.
Spacers jurisdiction.
Attack speed. Crit damage. Nope. Don't care. Steel. Armor. Ordnance control. Let's see here. Let's see here. Give me a second. Let's see. Coming up with an idea for what my character should use. Gear weapons, iconoclast. Christ. Science weapon. Okay. Wow, okay. So
I've always loved that.
Everything's so fine and fancy-like.
You, with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look.
Here we go. Here we go.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
You can tell. Oh, you can tell just by the way I'm
Your
standing.
walk, your posture, the cut of your clothes. You carry yourself with the bearing of a noble, but you dress like a barbarian. How deliciously outre. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
Are you trying to tell me something?
I'm an artist, darling, not a tweed merchant. I don't sell things. I pollinate the world with art. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
Yeah, sure. I'll help you out. No problem.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me.
What's the benefit of me wear it?
My dear, fashion is a performance art. An outfit without a body is like an instrument without a player. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear. helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
I'll see what I can do. You're right. I'm actually wearing a Conquest outfit.
Goodness. Look at those atrocious contours. The sheer brutality of its design offends the senses and shocks the mind into a state of palpable excitement. I adore it. 2 outfits remain. I can't wait to see what you'll bring me. Something shocking, I hope.
Alright. See you around. Let's see. Alright.
Oh, how grotesque.
And this is Marauder
I
gear.
always suspected the dramas did no justice to real Marauders. Their armor is so much more hideous in person. 1 outfit left. Do hurry, my dear. The bird of inspiration is about to take flight.
Woo! Alright. I have it. Let's see. Let's see. For spacer, I need water-resistant gear, casual or streetwear, basic. Pick enclosed pat helm or my 7 gram protector. Let's see. Enclosed padded helm. Alright. Marauder helmet. Spacer. Alright, well. Well, looks like I need to find some spacer armor. So give me a second. Oh, I know where to get some spacer armor.
The Groundbreaker.
We're heading right to Groundbreaker. And I mean right to Groundbreaker. Because this is like the only place to get a spacer outfit that's very convenient.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka.
Yeah, since we're here.
Hey, boss. If you need a tour guide, I've seen all 12 episodes of Terror on Monarch.
That's
I'm an
nice.
expert.
If you're here for this week's mag, I've got a lovely little throw pillow.
Salvager's helper? No, don't care.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, you know our C&P.
Itching to...
Let's see now. What to actually buy. Water resistant wear. Enclosed padded helm. Enclosed padded helm or Mark 7 cranial protector. See you, Mon. Nah, my brother works for the casual helm. I think the padded helm. Alright. Got it.
Sublight Salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
I wonder if they got some type of secret handshake.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the unreliable?
There's Captain Paladin Anthony.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
Alright.
Sure.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office.
But yeah,
Saves
the
me
rest
the
is
work
just,
of hunting
they're
you
pretty
down.
cool. They're awesome people.
Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Yeah.
A little advice. Before you start telling lies, get a feel for who you're talking to. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
I ain't going.
I didn't ask. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
There is always a catch.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
I can get. What about it?
One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
Sure.
Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
Understood.
You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
Yeah, see? We'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine, Felix. Let's see. Alright. But yeah, we're gonna go... We're gonna go... We're not gonna get that final science weapon quite yet. Sorry, I just have to replug my laptop. Back in? Alright, here we go.
Good, you're back. Not that I missed you. I assure... We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
I gotta be honest, I wasn't expecting this. Actually, that picture looks really creepy. I genuinely thought that was blood running down that lady's face. The one in the middle between the other two women. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, anyone who, at this point, has already played the game, but is watching this Let's Play, is at least aware of the reason of what I'm trying to get, of the armor I'm trying to get, while I'm on Byzantium. And yeah, it's pretty much... I've heard it's like close to the best general all-purpose armor set in the game.
I love Byzantium.
Alright, so... Armor. Water resistant wear. Okay.
Like a star, darling. Square your shoulders. Hand on your hip. Eyebrow cocked. Yes. Perfect. My heart is all aflutter. Yes, that's it. I have it. I know exactly what we're doing. Brace yourself, my dear. We're going to call this style Barbarian Chic. The saucy confidence of a spacer. The raw contempt of an iconoclast. The brutish musk of a marauder. And the pièce de résistance. Monster leather. 1 part Mantiqueen chitin, 3 parts hide from a raptidon's flank, and let's say, 8 strips of primal leather. No, make that 10.
I was suspecting a simple
We're
modeling
revolutionizing the fashion of Byzantium. Our work is anything but simple.
job. Okay, I got some backwater labor, Celeste, and work for free.
I love the way you just smolder with contempt. It makes me want to spoil you. Here, treat yourself to a nice new gun or something. Get this done for me, and I'll have you strutting about in a Jolicoeur original. You will be the envy of Byzantium.
Alright. Okay, so... let's see. Right. Well, we need to go at the Mantis anyway. Jesus Christ. This is a really involved side quest. Super capitalism. This entire adventure is like possibly best armor in the game. Yeah, no problem. No wonder this side quest is basically a bunch of busy work. You can come pre-prepared with the 3 armor sets, sure, but you still have to go out there and basically kill a bunch of garbage to...
A reminder to all clean.
Alright, Monarch.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Let's see, so you can buy stuff from Stellar Bay. Okay.
Do return in one.
Alright.
One piece, Captain.
Okay, so you can purchase Raptidon Flank Hide and Mantiqueen Chintin from Sebastian Adams in Stellar Bay. Alright, that's fine. Hopefully it's not stupid expensive.
Where'd you get your schooling, Max?
Fuck.
Nowhere special, Mr. Millstone. An OSI seminary, same as my peers.
They teach you science there? You know, test tubes,
Let's see.
formulas, all that sundry.
Among other things, including the rigidity of thinking. Why do you ask?
You got any of your old books?
Of course. And you're welcome to them.
Not here. Executive. So Stefan Garcia will have relocated to Edgewater at this point. But the guy I'm looking for now, Sebastian Adams.
I must thank you for your excellent recommendation regarding Zora. She's most capable. Anyway?
Let's see.
We don't get many outsiders.
Smells like wrapped in here.
Oh, it does work. I bought some musk and tobacco.
Back door. Worker. No, no. Oh boy. Eesh. Okay, where are you, Sebastian Adams? Oh, Sebastian Adams is also... Oh! That NPC you're supposed to be looking for. Tali. Yacht Club. Talby.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
You don't think much before you act or talk, do you, Mr. Millstone?
Jesus Christ.
Is this what you call one of them rhetorical questions?
Fucking...
Don't misunderstand me. I am actually curious. I find your lack of introspection refreshing.
Thinking just gets in the way of doing. That's my motto.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
It's kind of a terrible motto, but okay. Talby. Let's see. There we go.
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Yeah.
Oh, good. See you.
Okay. Okay, so... Raptidon flank hide.
You look like a man.
Yeah, it's expensive. No wonder. Okay. Primal leather. We're going to go back to Stefan Garcia.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to...
Yeah, whatever. Edgewater.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain. I think I'll enable...
Let's see. Woo! Okay, we're right back. That's creepy. That's creepy. That was my gas inspector. He's coming to check in on my gas. Now, normally Stephanie would be at the botanical gardens, but since the botanical gardens are gone, I don't have a choice but to whew. All right, let's see here. Yes? Hold on a second. Inspection approved. That's why you always have a carbon monoxide detector. Detector. My problem is that Resident.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to... Sorry about confessionals. What have you...
I don't have time for this.
What are you even doing then? Like, no. Like, normal people say that they... Like, normal people say that they actually do not have time for anything. Oh, let's check up on this guy.
Somebody's been running around talking about the Hope. Wonder if that's a new drug of some kind. You what? But why? I was Does it feel good? Robbing an old man of his last shred of...
I have to do.
Betray a man in his final hours? Of course. I understand. Hell, I'd probably do the same to you, given the chance. So, you just here to watch me die, or...
Well, someone had to tell him. Guess it's just never
Sometimes I
gonna do
wonder
it.
what I'm doing.
Everyone does at one point in their lives. Alright, seriously. Stephen Garcia is... Let's see. Primal leather locations. Southwest of the geothermal plant. I guess I have no choice to do it the hard way since it seems like the guy just doesn't exist. We're gonna save here. Oh boy. Primal.
Incoming. Lord him. That one's done for. That's the last of them. Fate shines on us today.
Yes, it is.
Right, let's dance. done for.
Looks like we're doing this.
Well done. We are victorious. We can handle this.
Score one for Felix.
Primal leather. Broad encampments. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's what you get. I can do this all day.
Should be 9. Primal leather.
We can handle this.
There we go. All right. All right. Nice.
Not today.
All right.
We are now in orbit of Byzantium, Captain.
Talk about things that work. But yeah, that's so good. That's really good. Like, things just work out for you. And that was like the most MMO busy work we've had to do this entire game. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. Just compare it to everything else we had to do beforehand. The things you have to do beforehand are just...
Remember that string.
Alright, Leia, you got your crap.
What can I do for you? I've been thinking of a name for this new outfit. Chimera. Crafted from the hides of 3 species of monster. While you were gone,
Alright, then.
I put in an order for one of my bespoke lapels. Solid gold, diamond encrusted. If it doesn't have one of my lapels, it's not a Jolicoeur original. Those slackwits at HPS are holding my parcel while they wait for a signature. bureaucracy is so utterly insufferable. Be a dear and retrieve it for me.
Alright, let's see here. Lapo, you will gain writ of consent. Use the right to retrieve the item. You're asking a lot from me.
Understatement of the year, darling. Believe me, I'm every bit as frustrated as you are.
I'm sure you are. Those monsters force you sign for a parcel. What massive convenience.
Can you believe the cheek on these people? If I didn't know any better, I'd say they were trying to grift an autograph out of me.
Alright, I'll give you that parcel.
Wonderful! I'm giving you authorization to retrieve this parcel on my behalf. You truly are my savior, darling.
Alright. Writ of consent. Alright. It's a task, so does it even show up on the map? Oh my god. Let's see. HPS on Byzantium.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
Halcyon parcel service. Okay. Alright, so we do... refinement. So, if you were a Red Phantom, you could do things like kill an invading player.
Burning the midnight oil, are we? The Halcyon Parcel Service's work is never done. Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service.
I'm here
to sign
for these.
If you would like to sign for a parcel, please go to window B.
Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service, where all... How may I be...
I get it.
Let me just look that up for you. It appears that a parcel for Ms. Jolicoeur, Celeste is currently out for delivery. Let me see here.
This is being delivered to the right person,
Jolicoeur,
correct?
Celeste is being delivered to 316 Rockwell in the Byzantium Estates.
I'm on my way.
Thank you for allowing...
Yeah. We're just talking to the wrong people. So, Byzantium... Back to my disappointment with Byzantium. This is supposed to be getting to New Vegas. This is supposed to be getting into the Institute from Fallout 4. This is supposed to be getting to Rivet City in Fallout 3. But no, it's not. It's not any of those things. Rivet City is more interesting to look at than this place. And this is way bigger than Rivet City. Fuck me. God, Commander. Alright.
Out with it, you wretched contraption!
Citizens, today marks...
Oh. Well, okay.
Byzantine estates, built on the backs of the working class.
Why will my...
I gotta write that down.
Okay, I'm just gonna save it here, because, for some reason, I cannot... My controller is not letting me level up now. That's so stupid looking. God. Alright. 20% chance your repair will become pristine. Sure, whatever. But the important part of the perks, especially the tier 3 perks we can now take. Especially the tier 3 perks you can now take. Confidence. Armor Master. Increases the armor rating and skill bonuses from any armor you wear. Confidence. There's something about blood and vines that helps you focus. Your next attack of the killing enemy is guaranteed a critical hit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Double skill bonuses. Shock will go up to 20. Melee weapon will go up to 10. Thug kit. Melee weapon goes up to another 10. Carrying capacity. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, I'll get Wild Science for now. Then I'm getting Confidence next.
I'll sue every technician and employee.
Now I have to head back inside this bureaucrat nightmare. Oh, there's another perk we could have taken. Tactical Master. You continue to move at normal speed for a short time. This event only occurs when you're full. Okay. Well, that's something we definitely don't really necessarily need.
Halcyon Parcel.
Yes, I know.
I must respectfully ask that you calm down, please. Parcels must be picked up.
Yeah. But that's all the way over there he did for me.
Maintaining proper window structure is imperative to the smooth operation of HPS.
Lady, I'm talking to you from inside your booth. Fine, I got the window A. Christ.
How may I be of assistance?
Yeah.
Of course. If you could just verify for me that you are Jolicoeur, Celeste, or an officially authorized...
Persuade.
Yes, I can see by your eccentric mode of dress that you must be one of Ms. Jolicoeur's. Everything seems to be in order. I hope this has been a pleasant and satisfying trip.
Alright. Now I have to return to Celeste. Versus the goddamn god. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's funny. Yeah, I recommend not talking to the guy. Yeah, I recommend not talking to the guy. He's just gonna work for no reason. I mean, he's funny. Don't get me wrong. It's just as funny. It's so funny. Funny. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Don't go running around in the middle of a crime scene.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Why?
You mean Ms. Jolicoeur? She was reported for practicing a subversive aesthetic. We found her in her office, working on something perverse. She didn't cooperate, so we had to put her down. Never took her for a dissident sympathizer.
Oh my God. So apparently it's illegal to make certain kinds of clothing now. I don't care if you want to call this capitalist or socialist or whatever. This is really, oh God. Oh my God. That's insane.
No argument there. Feels like the whole colony's going insane. What with dissidents infiltrating the walls of Byzantium. Byzantium cultural standards are enforced by Universal Defense Logistics. Universal Defense Logistics. Your first and last line of defense in the war against sedition.
I cannot wait to kill you. Well, I complete the task. Chimera. 53 armor, level of 21. For reference, my Iconoclast Apostate armor at level 25 has 67 armor. So you can see immediately right here why this is such a... Oh, it looks beautiful. But my main character is not going to be the one who wears it. No. It's like Vicar Max. It's time you went back into your small clothes. Oh, also you can get the armor bonus from your advanced defensive helmet.
Yes, you caught me ruminating. What's up?
Whew. Alright then. We'll go back to the ship. So we're in the workbench. This hyper-corporate society, like, people are so afraid of anything outside their bubble now. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Yeah, whatever. Tinker. Alright, this is being quit. Right there. It's like a point weaker than my Iconoclast stuff. It's ridiculous how awesome it looks. So, we're at that point again where we're going to have to end today's video. Due to the simple fact that we've accomplished a lot. Well, we accomplished a really big story turning point. But we didn't actually do a whole lot of story, relatively speaking. We got some companion stuff down. That's about it. But you know, that's fine. Oh, Jesus Christ. So what is this? Video 5. That will make it roughly 20 hours of playtime. I heard this game is about 20 to 30 hours long, depending on how much side stuff you do. So we may be able to finish the entire thing off in 2 videos, give or take. That also depends on how much story stuff I end up doing, or how much side stuff I choose not to keep doing. But whatever. As per usual, leave a like and subscribe to continue and stay updated on what games I'm playing. If you liked this video. And I'll see you all tomorrow when I, resume our Let's Play of The Outer Worlds. This is Very Mellow Man signing off. Have a good day.